Hi guys, this is another video of the SOLEX 50mm padlock, and that has got a working key. I'm not single pin picking this, I'm actually going to rake it with a few different bits and pieces. The one I used for single pin picking was the Southord slimline pick. That does rake it well. I do actually have two different sets in my toolkit, RCS and the Southards. Some work better on some locks and others better with others, if you see what I mean. This one does actually rake it, so let's give that a go now. You can see it's locked up. And the reason for doing so many different types of sort of rake with this one is just to show you that the certain ones work better than others. Sometimes you can get them on one, sometimes you can get them on two rakes. It's hit and miss. Let's try the Southord slimline first on it. Again with this, quite a bit of tension. Yeah. One rake, pull out, push back in, and that's caught the troublesome pin. So that actually worked quite good. And you do find with raking it can be hit and miss. So let's try one of the RCS. And I'll use, first of all, that one, which is like a single pin pick from the RCS. I'm trying to move in front of the camera, I hope you can see it. These RCS are obviously slightly bigger than the Southord slimlines, so in certain locks work wonders. So again, quite a good bit of tension on there. Yeah, third time going into rake again, that catches the lock. Again, in the other video of single pin picking, this is actually meant to be, from what I googled, quite high security lock, but they do all state that, don't they guys? So that's the second one, so that's locked back up again. The next one we'll use for this is the half diamond. Like I say, the reason for using so many is it's like trial and error. If you don't have any luck with one rake, you know, don't just keep going at it hammer and tong. You will find one in your kits that will actually open it. Some work better, you know, tension wrenches as well. You might not be using the right tension wrench for that particular lock and pick. So again, tension on there. Again, wobbling it in to get at the back after a couple of rakes, putting it in the third time. It's got that with a half diamond from the RCS. So let's lock that back up. Tension wrench in, and this time we'll use the half ball, which is that one. So again, bit of tension on there, and a bit more with the SOLEX. Literally after one rake and then pushing it back into there pops the lock. So we'll bob that to one side, and the final, after getting that locked up, is the sort of full ball rake. This can be a bit of bother getting it into the lock. We'll try that now. So I want to get it right to the back. Right, so that's the tension on, pick right to the back. That's got it, but that was quite tight. I think what's happening there is because with that particular one, you've got your tension wrench in the bottom, and with the size of the lock and where the pins are, it catches, literally sort of drags, which is where I actually do prefer that one, the half ball, because with it being flush at the bottom, it sits along nicely on the tension wrench, and when you're pulling it straight out, you don't get any sort of nicks and catching or anything like that. So this, to be honest, is my preferred one for the SOLEX raking wise. So I do hope you enjoyed that, with the variety of different ways you can sort of rake and different tools you can use. So if you do require any lock picking bits and pieces for your toolkits to add, please visit www.dbclocksmith.co.uk, and while on the website, please visit the forum, which I joined. One of the great administrators, Daz, and he invited me, joined, and I've never looked back. If I've had a bit of a problem with a lock, I've got online, and there's always been help there. You'll get a response straight away. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, happy picking, and again, please keep it legal.